Hey everybody, Mason here. Welcome back to the WellBound devlog. This week I was all about polishing up the core experience as we push forward for the demo release. I've been wrestling with some consistent visual bugs, getting the ground textures looking crisp in motion. I've been fine-tuning the combat to make sure all the enemy encounters feel strategic and fair, and locking down just the basic combat interactions between them as well. I'll dive into some of the basic updates for the demo, and you can check out the sprite work I have in the background here. I've been putting in some serious time to tackle this really annoying persistent visual bug that I've been having with the ground textures. When the player moves, the old tiles, which were really just high contrast and had very thin pixel art, when the player moved, they were creating this blur around the edges with the black border, creating a dimming. And it just really wasn't holding up well in motion, and I couldn't really tweak it to fix it. And with that in mind, I've just been redesigning the entire ground set. The goal is to move forward to create a lower contrast, more stable pattern. This direction is proving to be much more stable already, and I think it will ultimately give me a cleaner aesthetic, but it's just been a bit of a process getting it set up and looking exactly right, but such is life. I'm confident the small change will result in, I think, a pretty big polish for the demo, so yeah. In addition to the visual cleanup, I've been spending a lot of time in the background finalizing the enemy behavior structure. So the core AI logic is locked in, and now I'm just more so tweaking the values on all the enemy behaviors to kind of get them to feel right. Like speed, attack range, wind-up times, damage, stuff like that. As I'm heading into the final weeks before the demo release, we're going to be focusing a lot more on consolidating the work, expanding the game's core visuals. This week is going to be a lot of work, so we want to kind of finalize our scene organization in preparation for the build. Everything needs to be packaged, all the main menu states, all the loading screens, everything needs to be fully functional. I'll be focusing on expanding the visual redesign as well to focus on the desert and swamp biomes. Just because the grass texture is now getting an update, those look out of place, so I'm going to have to update them as well to be visually consistent and just maintain visual clarity and stuff like that. Development time will also be spent on more granular gameplay tweaks. Like I was saying, I'm still going to be tweaking all of the enemy behaviors this week and just trying to get things feeling good. I'm probably also just going to be doing a full system passover. Like this week I'm going to have to go through every system just at a surface level and be like, okay, is this connecting with this? Are everything working fine? Just so that I have everything ready for the next 2 weeks of just hard grinding on getting these features in and finished. And then we'll have our 2 weeks of polish after that. We got a lot of work ahead, but we'll catch you guys next week for an update. See you next time.